Alright, so we're going to talk about CPM. Again, CPM is Construction Payment Management. That's the name of the program or the online application that Textura offers to different construction companies to invoice their payments every month when they're working on a project. So we're going to start off with a simple overview and some of the advantages that our system offers to subcontractors, because this mainly caters to subcontractors. And again, I'm going to talk about really quickly some basic lingo and terminology that we use in the construction industry. General contractors, we actually abbreviate it as GCs. Subcontractors, we call them subs. So subcontractors are specialized work, and they are essentially like drywallers, painters, landscapers, masons, anything that is specific to a field of that job site. And they essentially create contracts. General contractors or GCs will create contracts in the system, and then they will send those contracts to those subs, telling them, here's the value of the contract that you agreed upon, and this is the amount of, and these are the details of your work, and they have to essentially confirm it in our system. So when you go to the confirm participation, we're going to confirm the participation, saying that this is my job. We're going to add other users for their company within the system, okay, to have access, because sometimes certain people can only do certain things for that company. They create a budget. Yes, Dino?
Quick question. So is this whole program just between general contractors and subcontractors?
For the most part. Sometimes project owners will use our system just so that they can see exactly who's doing what.
Okay. And is it just like a hands-off type of thing? You just like they use the program, that's it. Like you're not involved with it until they're done.
What do you mean what do you mean by you're not involved in it?
Like Textura, sorry.
No, we are involved in it because we have to implement the program. We have to teach all the GC users, and then the subs can take this same presentation, or they can call us on our support number, and then we actually provide them with that help. So draws are opened up every month, and essentially draws is a billing cycle. They have about 5 to 10 days to submit an invoice towards the end of the month. They start preparing their invoice, then they have to sign their documents electronically. There's a bunch of legal documents that have to be signed. The actual invoice form itself that details what they did that month, how much they want to bill out for that month, and then the other documents saying that I'm okay with receiving this payment for this cycle. And then after they sign everything, they're going to get an email once the GC releases their payment by direct deposit. Because in the paper world, subs and GCs do checks. They'll actually exchange all their legal paperwork for a check. In this way, we're guaranteeing that all the paperwork is signed, there's no discrepancy, and then they get a direct deposit payment straight into their account.
What if there's a problem?
In terms of?
Like the contract?
In terms of the contract, so if there is a problem with the contract, then we normally tell the subs or whoever is complaining about it, discuss it with the GC, because we're not the ones who dictate what the contract value is, who agreed upon it, what kind of work is done. That's between the subs and the GC. That's always handled outside of our system. So again, some of the advantages for using our system: everything is automated and electronic. There's no more paperwork. Everything is calculated for them. So there's no, they don't have to worry about doing formulas, Excel spreadsheets. We store their documents online for 10 years, well after they finish a project. Okay, so in case they need to pull up something, they can. We also do direct deposit payments, so once they submit an invoice, technically they can receive a payment in 2 days. Okay. Emails are always sent out every single time any kind of change to their contract or the project is made. This way everybody's in the loop. Normally, in the manual process world, nobody's ever informed, and there's a lot of confusion. Okay, so fees. There's a lot of fees involved for subcontractors. Okay, so any contracts, again, that are less than $33,000, so I would say roughly $33,000, pay a minimum of $50. Okay. Again, if my contract is for $1,500, $2,000, I pay a flat fee of $50. If my contract is more than roughly $966,000, I pay the max fee of $1,450. Okay? If I got a contract for $2,500, and my contract changes, right, because they want me to do more work, they increase it up to 100,000, I can be assessed another fee based on that difference, right? So whatever that difference is, they'll assess a fee on that 0.15% rate. And 0.15%, again, a lot of clients tend to get this confused. They think it's 15% is 0.15, so it's less than 1%. So you take the value of the contract, multiply by 0.0015, and that will give you the actual fee of your contract. That does not include change orders, okay? So you guys know what change orders are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Change orders are amendments to original contracts. So if somebody says, if a GC tells us up, I'm going to have you do landscaping for $25,000, right? So because there's a $25,000 contract, he's paying the minimum, right? Okay. So because of that, if they say we want you to do more, we want you to add, irrigation and sprinklers, there'll be like another $75,000. They're going to charge, we will charge another fee on the $75,000 difference. Not on the new contract total. It'll be on that net difference. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.